Good morning to one and all present here. Today we are going to discuss an important poem by Nizzim Ezekiel, Night of a Scorpion. So Nizzim Ezekiel is seen as one of the frontrunners in early modern Indian poetry. He was the first Indian poet to express modern Indian sensibility in modern idiom. He was born in 1924. He published Night of the Scorpion in his book, The Exact Name, in 1965. I remember the night my mother was stung by a scorpion. 10 hours of steady rain had driven him to crawl beneath the sack of rice. Parting with his poison, flash of diabolic tail in the dark room, he risked the rain again. The peasants came like swarms of flies and buzzed the name of God 100 times to paralyze the evil one. With candles and with lanterns, throwing giant scorpion shadows on the mud baked walls. They searched for him. He was not found. They clicked their tongues. With every movement, the scorpion made his poison. Moved in mother's blood, they said. May he sit still, they said. May the sins of your previous birth be burned away tonight, they said. May your suffering decrease the misfortune of your next birth, they said. May the sum of all evil balanced in this unreal world against the sum of good become diminished by your pain. May the poison purify your flesh of desire and spirit of ambition. They said, they sat around on the floor with my mother in the center and the peace of understanding on each other's face. More candles, more lanterns, more neighbors, more insects, and endless rain. My mother twisted through and through, groaning on a mat. My father, skeptic and rationalist, trying every cursed blessing, powder mixture herb and hybrid, and even poured a little paraffin upon the bitten toe to put a match to it. I watched the flame feeding on my mother. I watched the holy man perform his rites to tame the poison with an incantation. After 20 hours, it lost its sting. My mother only said, "Thank God the scorpion picked me and spared my children." There are several themes in this poem by Ezekiel. The poem is about the night, about how the peasants came and the neighbors came, who, like a swarms of flies, they tried to prevent the speaker's mother from being too affected by scorpion sting. The family is not left to suffer the sting alone. On the contrary, the neighbors came to rescue. The speaker remembers more candles, more lanterns, more neighbors. So, as if it would be helpers never cease to arrive. The theme highlighted here then is that of the community of selfless caring about people, about others. So, the next theme is about how the mother's love, which affected the mother in the poem, has suffered greatly from the sting. She twisted and turned, and she would rather suffer this pain herself than have it inflicted on her children. So, this shows that the motherly love towards the children. So, even in her sufferings, she was thinking about her children. Even when her husband poured paraffin wax on her bitten toe, she really felt sorry for the children, and she even says that, let us thank God the scorpion picked me and spared my children. The poem as beautifully picturizes the motherly love towards the children. So this would rather suffer this pain herself than it inflicted on her children. So this poem has a very strong theme and which portrays the mother's love very clearly. So Nizzim Ezekiel has once again proven it that mother's love is always the best love to be cherished. Thank you.